Welcome today to the London Commuter Stealth Camp. I'm going to work now. I'm going to work a full day. Then after work we're going to head out to find a stealth camp for the night, and then going back to the office the next day. And I'm going to be joined by an ex-Royal Marine. So here we are on our commute stealth camp. James is with me, and we're just going past the BBC and heading out to somewhere in North London to find somewhere to camp. No problems tonight because James is an ex-Royal Marine, so he's going to share some tips. And
I'll try.
Yeah,
I'll try.
And we're going to find a safe place to camp somewhere in one of the big parks. So we're going to hike for probably an hour, and daylight is going, so it's going to be a bit of a rush to get there. Here we go, going into Camden. It's getting dark. Catch a bit of time up here, so we're going to take a tube for a couple of stops. We want to get to the place where we're going, a huge park. If it's pitch dark, we want to spy it out a little bit first. So Camden Town Station is where we walk to. So as you can see, we've lost the light now, but we're finally entering the huge park in this undisclosed location somewhere in London. It's like being in the countryside all of a sudden.
It's chalk and cheese, isn't it?
Yeah, a few runners still around. You'd expect a few dog walkers. But we're going up to see the view, right? So we've found a bit of woodland. It's not hard on this big park. You can see the moon there through the trees. It's going quiet now. So what we're going to do is, now we've scouted out the land with a Royal Marine, with James, we're going to go then and get some food and then come back in a couple of hours. So at least we know we've got a home for the night. So let's go and get some food. Let's see what we can find. So we're now heading back into the park after lovely kebabs. Has to be done, doesn't it? And there's nobody around now. Full moon. It's always the best to go on a full moon for these camps if you can. You can still see where you're going. So we don't really need torches at the moment. And we're going to settle in somewhere in these woods. So what do you look for, James, when you're looking for a stealth camp location?
One of the priorities has to be away from any trails, anything like that, anywhere you might get any early morning walkers, late night dog walkers.
Wild deer.
There's somebody over there. Yeah.
Pretty safe, aren't you?
It always helps if you've got a little bit of natural cover if the heavens open.
Someone over there, look. But it's a beautiful clear night, as you can see. I'll show you some stars later, hopefully. You can see a few stars now, I think. It's really peaceful. We can still hear the noise of the city, can't you? The sirens and stuff.
Never far away.
Yeah, so we're going to get set up somewhere. It's brilliant commuting like this.
We may not be the only stealth campers here tonight.
I know, that's the most scary thing when you see other torches in the woods. This could be a new trend, you know. We're just waiting it out behind in these trees. So here he is. James is all tucked in his army bivvy. Is it an army bivvy?
Yeah, deep, yeah.
And he's hardcore. I said I'll show you some real Royal Marine camping. And look at this. That's what you call it. Just a little roll mat. None of these thermarests and all this sort of stuff. That's all you need for a good night's sleep. If you're a real Royal Marine, not a glamper like myself.
You're too hard on yourself.
Yeah. And you're a good night, James.
Good night, mate. Yeah, yeah.
And I've got my socks here. I've got just sleeping bag, thermarest inside my hammock, which I'm using as a bivvy tonight, just to keep the bugs at bay. So I'm getting in now. It's going to be a good night.
Snoopy, man.
Huh?
That's Snoopy.
Yeah. This is how we do it, James, isn't it?
Leave no trace.
Yeah. You don't even get sniffed out with a dog walker. We rise under the cover of darkness, and we're gone under the cover of darkness.
Let's do whatever here.
That's the secret, isn't it? Stealth camping.
Isn't it?
So, another daily commute begins. Packing up the stuff just after 6:30. Dog walkers are out in force. Already a few people gone past. You couldn't hang about if you camped here, that's for sure. But getting packed away, and then they're going to go and hopefully show you the best sunrise. This is why we do it, isn't it? You can see there the red sky, just the beginnings of the sunrise coming through there. So I'm going to get onto the hill and show you the view of London. What do you think, James? Good night?
Yeah, really enjoyable. Good night's rest.
Yeah.
Ready to go in the office again today.
I know, and nobody's going to know. It's going to be funny, isn't it?
None the wiser.
These areas in London are so, for nature, they're brilliant. And people who haven't visited London probably don't realise this is what it's like. There's big areas like this, Hyde Park, so many parks that are just nature reserves, really, aren't they? This is the early morning swimming club, and the mist on the water. It's a bit chilly in there, James, isn't it?
Fresh.
It'd be nothing for you, would it?
Wake me up.
You have to get used to it before you go there.
Straight in.
This is where the commute really starts, after admiring that amazing sunrise and shots over London, and it's just so refreshing to be out doing this on a weeknight. You know, it's almost like I was saying to James, it's almost like a mini weekend on a Monday night.
Extended weekend.
And so it just feels like it's just totally different than just going home, eating, watching Netflix. Just coming out, doing a camp like this. Is that frost on the ground? So we slept out in the frost. Yes, the winter's really here. That's the first frost I've seen. So yeah, but lovely and warm camping last night.
Start of the winter stealth camp program.
Yep. So heading to office now. We've got like it's already gone past 7 already, so it's not early anymore. Is it 7:30 now, man?
It is, yeah, not far off.
It's a 7:30,
Yeah.
so we've got a bit of a dash to get there. We don't want to be late for the office. We've got to go for showers, get bacon, butty and everything else, so we better get a move on. Commuter stealth camps is you don't know your route and you can get lost, like we've done. You take the wrong branch of the Northern Line.
It's the tube that Zara under.
Yeah. So are we going to make it to 9 o'clock? This is the challenge. So back in the West End now. So I'm going to one of our other offices where I can have a nice hot shower. Get ready for the day ahead. 8:52. Are we going to make it? Well, thanks for joining this London commute stealth camp. I'm heading out of here now. So it is possible to camp and commute. It's a tough next day though, but I still think it was worth it. So until next time, I'll see you then. Bye for now.